Everyone. I hope you're doing well. It is Friday. What is it, y'all? Friday, May 8th, 2026, and welcome to Last Days, Dark Ways, Sunlight Rays. This is our Friday night live stream, and we are back. Y'all, we're back. We are back. We're back to talking about the chaos and craziness of these times. I did enjoy our little respite, however, in April of not talking about all of this stuff. But it is time. It is time for us to deal with some demons and be ready for these last days. So I'm doing something a little different. And I actually, I decided to do this literally on the spot because this video is going to find you if you are divinely aligned to this. I'm not even going to title these videos. I do have a title for this series that I'm going to teach this month, and it is actually an echo of a video I did. You guys, the Lord is so strategic. He's so strategic about everything. I did a video back in 2022. I'm pretty sure it was Yes, it was 2022. I'm pretty sure it was. Maybe it was 2021. But this is the title. This is the title of the video, and this is the title of the series. Y'all, I'm salivating. Sorry. This is the title. And I remember specifically because as I was recording the video, and I actually did a video, I wasn't a live stream, I wasn't doing live streams yet. But as I was recording the video, my iPad fell down. Like it fell off my bed as I was recording. And I don't even remember what I was saying, but I thought it was hilarious, and I left it in the video. This is the interference after divine alignment. That is what the video is called. You can scroll through my channel and find it, and you will find it. The interference after divine alignment. This is where we are. However, this is where we are like squared, because it's the year of liquid pink sugar, as I call it, and it is also the year of new beginnings squared, meaning double portion of our new beginning. Welcome, everybody. I see everybody coming in the live stream in the chat. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Hope you're doing well. The interference after, pretty sure that's what I called it. The interference after divine alignment. Okay, what on earth am I talking about? Let's break these words down. And this is our intro. I don't have a teaching per se tonight. I'm actually probably going to do, to introduce us to this, I'm probably going to do a little about a lot as our video for tonight. Hi, everybody. Good to see all of you. Welcome. If you're asking me questions, I promise I'll come back and answer them. So let's define divine alignment first. Divine alignment is what it sounds like. It is alignment that is God ordained or God led, God's divine plan. Okay, so there is a plan, and then there's God's plan. So if it is alignment that is divine, then this means it is God's plan. And God is behind the alignment. Alignment of what? Alignment of everything in your life. So, your spirit, soul, and body, first and foremost. Your relationships, and this is all relationships. So, romantic, friendships, work related, and obviously family and friends. Okay, so all your relationships. Oh, and not to mention divine connections. Okay, these are connections to people that God is literally bringing into your life. And we're going to get into all of this, so don't worry if you're not too sure about what I'm talking about. So, alignment in everything. So, your calling, your career, all of it. So, the interference after divine alignment. This is referring to everything that is coming against you that is threatening or trying to interfere, that is to say, get in the way of divine alignment. A lot of us are here. You already are where God has called you. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, you're where you're supposed to be. It might not look like it or feel like it sometimes, and that is because of this interference. And this interference has many different masks, and this is what we're going to get into. And I'm going to break this down for us this month. So, hi, everybody. I just want to see what y'all put in the chat because I have missed some stuff. Hi, welcome, Kenyot. Hassan, hello. I am from Texas. Tony McQueen, hello. Ezra, do you what? Kenyot. Did you have a question, Kenyot? I just see do you. But what do you mean? Whatever do you mean? Interference after divine alignment. This interference has a purpose. It is to as I like to say, and I've said this for years, to distract, discourage, and deter you from staying the path and the course. So if you feel distracted, discouraged, or deterred from the path that you're on, or you are going on, or you should be on, it is coming from this interference that at the root comes from the enemy to get you out of alignment from God's plan. But the beautiful thing here is that if you are already in divine alignment, it is a mere mirage to cause you to doubt, to cause you to turn back, to cause you to forfeit what is already yours. This is so important to remember. So, are you noticing some things lately? Do you feel like I'm moving in a direction? I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be, but nothing is happening. I'm doing everything right, or at least I'm trying to do everything right. I'm conscientious of being obedient, doing the next right thing, but I don't see the fruit. I don't see the progress. In fact, you might see the opposite. It might actually look counter to what you hoped and expected it to be. And this is why I've been sharing for a few years. You can't go by what you see anymore. We can't. We have to walk by faith, especially in this hour, because for a lot of us, that's all we have right now is faith that I'm where I'm supposed to be. Because again, nothing's changed. I don't see evidence of me being in the right place at the right time, or I don't feel like things are getting better. I'm going to get into warfare this month, you guys. I'm going to teach you about spiritual warfare because you need to understand this. We also need to understand our default nature, because when I am under attack, my flesh will rise up. And if I'm not careful, it will run the show and it will cause me to fall behind. Or worse, turn back and turn around from where I'm supposed to be. And that's the last thing we want. Guilty of being right. Welcome. And whatever do you mean by that question? So, the interference after divine alignment squared. And I'm going to start, you guys, I'm actually going to start with, I'm going to start with people. I'm going to start with people because we have to learn to discern the spirit behind people. If you don't know what I'm talking about, prepare yourself, because I'm about to take you deep into teaching about understanding why certain people are the way they are, why they act the way they do, and which ones we must avoid at all costs. Now, we are to love one another. Okay, don't misconstrue what I'm saying. We are to love one another. This is a command. This is the fulfillment of the law, is to love God and love one another. However, we do have, in scripture, there are times that we must avoid certain people. Why? Because their spirit operates under other spirits that are dangerous at best and evil at worst. Okay? And these people would love nothing more than to see you, to see me, to see us miss our divine destiny. But oh no. No. They mess with the wrong ones. Anybody else? Anybody else get this? No. They messed with the wrong ones. Because what God has set in place, no man, no woman can destroy it. Do I see a question? Let's see, guys. Coel, it's your birthday tomorrow? Of course. Happy early birthday, by the way. And yes, I can pray for you. Is there anything specific you'd like me to pray for? What would you like me to pray for? Do you want me to pray now, or do you want me to pray tomorrow on your birthday? And what is your name, by the way? Mateus. Yes, Mateus. I am praying a special prayer for you for your birthday. I promise. Yeah. Mateus is, yes, it is. It's Matthew in English. Mateus. Okay. I'm gonna pray a special prayer for you tomorrow. Thank you for asking. What do you have planned for your birthday? Do you have any plans? You're welcome. You're very welcome. So, the interference after divine alignment. Y'all, I didn't title this video, so if you're watching this, you've come to the right place. This is for you, actually. I usually don't do this, but I feel very impressed in my spirit because of how dense and deep this teaching is going to be for us on Fridays. I'm moving in silence with it. And those who need to hear it are going to come and find it. And so if you found this video, I would rewind it, replay it, and every video after this for May. So if you found this last day's live stream in May of 2026, watch all of them, because this is going to be a very deep teaching. And I'm going to get into it beginning next Friday. And we're going to talk about people. We're going to talk about people, not in that way, but I'm going to teach you about understanding the dark spirits that operate in people that cause interference in your divine alignment. Because this is so crucial to understand for yourself. We don't have time. We don't have time to waste. I've been saying this for what? We don't have time to waste. And we certainly don't need these arrows coming at us when we're trying to move forward in the direction God has for us. So, awesome. You're going to study English. That's amazing. Do you have an English tutor? You guys, I forget this, but I do have I do tutor English and Spanish on a platform called Syllable Space. I think it's syllablespace.com. Because it's been a minute. I think it's been like at least 8 months since I've had any students sign up. And I think that's actually divine alignment, because I've been really pouring into my She's Restored work. So, but just FYI, if that's something that speaks to you or you need, please reach out. Oh, cool. AI teachers. Ah, well, that's cool. That's awesome. If that works for you, then that's great. So yes, interference after. And I say after because, and mind you, again, I shared a video on this specific title, which God brought back to my spirit because we're in a different dimension of this because of the time that we're in and because of where God is taking us. Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because we have no idea. Oh, that's okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I think your English is very good. Your written English is very good. So, and yeah, that's okay. If you're shy, then that's what works best for you. Um, the interference after device. Why am I laughing? Because we have no idea what God's about to do. And I'm also joyful about this because it's been a minute since I've been um, literally in the synchronicity of remembering this truth because I've been going through a lot. And as I've shared um, with you guys, probably I'm coming out of my season, but this year has been uh, absolute interference. I mean, I'm also going to be careful because I don't want to give too much away because of the fact that the Lord's already revealed some things to me, so I have to be very careful about how much of my personal at this time. Trust me, I'm going to share, and like I always do. But at this time, I have to be very careful with how I say it and how I word it. But suffice to say, I have been, I have definitely been in this interference, and I haven't been very pleased by it. I've been actually very upset, like angry that this is coming against me, and so should you, because there's a space for us to fight. We have to fight for what God has given to us, what is rightfully ours. And this is why it's called spiritual warfare. And it has to start in the spirit realm because we don't fight flesh and blood. We don't fight flesh and blood. We don't fight people. We fight against the spiritual warfare that comes through them. Those who are aligned to the evil one. Okay, we have to understand all this. And I'm going to get into this next week because we are going to start with the people in our life. Discerning, that's probably what I'm going to title it, discerning the people in our life as it pertains to this interference. Now, why is this even paramount right now? Because of how close we are to this elevation I've been talking about for a lot of us. And for a lot of us, it's actually going to be a humbling. I think I shared this last year, and I'll probably get into this more because I'm being reminded of it just now. I shared last year that the season we've entered into it's an elevation and it's a humbling, but it's not like any ordinary elevation or humbling. This is divine establishment and alignment, and it is alignment and establishment for the times that we are in and that we have entered, because this is not like any other time in the history of man that we're in and that we've entered. So this is why we have to be sound and ready for this. Okay, we can't afford to be in rose-colored glasses and blind to deception and in our default mode. No, those days are over, and I'm going to teach you guys. Hi. Let me see. Who's Insida? Hi, how are you? Oh, okay. You're telling me how you do the AI English? Yeah, I can see that. You have to say it first and then write it down. Yeah, that's pretty much how you learn a new language. I think languages, obviously a lot of it is speaking it and writing it, but also feeling it. At least when I teach in my language classes, I teach that we also experience language, obviously by the culture, understanding the culture, the food, the colors. There's so much to it, but that's awesome. I'm glad you're learning English, and I hope it goes very well for you. Any questions before I wrap? Everybody joining, welcome. Good to see y'all. My name is Ruby, and this is my channel. I'm a certified master life coach in the healing arts, and I welcome y'all for anything that you're interested in with my sessions or classes. And this has been the interference after divine alignment squared. This is our intro video. I'm going to get into this next week. Next Friday, I'm going to have a proper teaching for you. And we are going to get into the spirit behind people. Why? Just why? I have to ask, why are some people just so mean? Why? Yes, I teach. Yes, I do. I teach English and I teach Spanish. So those are the two languages because I'm fluent in both. And maybe down the line I would teach a beginner Italian because I know a little Italian classes. So yes, I do have many classes actually, which I can teach in a one-to-one setting or my group classes. I actually haven't done my group classes in a little bit. Excuse me, but I'm going to bring them back. I'm bringing a lot back actually, you guys, because the fall. Let me put it that way. In the fall, we're going to have a full calendar for us. These are my regular live streams. Actually, I do Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays every week. So you can always count on that here. I'd like to do more, but I also got to balance everything out. Ah, Brazilian. So your Spanish is Portuguese? Or is Portuguese? No? But yeah, so as far as the language, it's syllablespace.com. If y'all are interested in that, I'm still on there. It's just, like I said, it's been a minute since I've had any students sign up, but maybe this whole AI thing has something to do with that. I mean, right? If it's easier and it's like cheaper, I'm sure people would probably go for it. However, I still believe in traditional learning. It is. It is very similar to Spanish. I fully agree with that. Yes. There are a lot of words that are similar, and it's one of the Latin languages, so makes sense. And so is Italian, which is why I think when I started learning Italian, I picked it up very quickly because some of the words are just almost identical. So that's awesome. So yeah, the interference after divine alignment. This is what we're going to get into this month, all month long. You guys know, what's the word I want to say? No boundaries. I'm going to get into all of it. I want us ready for these days. Totally. And I told you this, I warned you back in April when I said, okay, April, we're going to take a break from the darkness and we're going to bask in the light for a little bit. I'm not going to talk about anything heavy. I'm going to get us ready, which I hope I did. I hope I got us a little more ready than we were before. And it was sort of like the big breath before you go onto center stage. And now, lights, camera, action. We're on stage. No more dress rehearsal. We have to be ready. So next week, be ready to take notes. I'm going to have a lot for us. But that's going to be all for tonight. I will be back Monday for Mind Heart Mondays. Unless, of course, I feel like I need to share something, then I'll come back on here. Or I'll upload a video. But as far as our live streams, I will be back Monday. And if you did not find me last Monday, water is on my spirit this month for our Mind Heart Mondays and our anxiety support stream. Mind Heart is Mondays and our anxiety class is Wednesdays. And I am doing some amazing teachings on this connection to water. So I welcome you to watch those and to join us next week. Did you have a question? I see a question mark, but I didn't see you write anything. ¿Tenías una pregunta? Let's see if you understand Spanish too. Yes, next week, Monday, I have another class. It's a different class than this one, but it's going to be good teaching. So I invite you back. But I will be back next Friday. If this is what you'd like to learn more about, I will be back next Friday. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. And remember, this is one of my phrases. I've been saying this for a while. Don't let the apathy change your empathy. Okay? You have to remain in love in spite of everything. This is what separates us. It is the mark. It is the mark of love. And I wish that for you, and I love y'all. And I'll be back Friday. Aw. Well, yes, you've come to the right place. You are going to learn a lot about love if you keep hanging out with me, because I'm a love fanatic and advocate. Okay, so if y'all need anything, you can reach out, shesrestored@gmail.com. That's my email, and I think it's on the description. And certainly in my channel description. If you are interested in my sessions, oops, sorry, y'all, if you're interested in my sessions, you can go to my website, shesrestored.com. And if you if you would like, you can connect to me. Connect with me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram too at She's Restored. And Soñado Libre Sound, that's my, my throat's starting to get dry. Soñado Libre Sound is my artist and musician community. Aww. I think we need to talk more. Mateas, what's your email if you want to share it? If not, write down mine so we can talk some more. But I would love to help you. This is my email. And I'd put it in the chat, but for some reason it doesn't let me chat with my own chat, which is weird. This is my email, and that's for everybody actually. shesrestored@gmail.com. Oh, and this is syllable space. That's the language website. If you want to learn more about how to change your heart, okay, it's reversed. I'm sure it is. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix that. I think that's just the tricks of the cameras. But yeah, shesrestored@gmail.com. shesrestored@gmail.com. So yeah, reach out. But we will learn more, Mateas, next week, and that goes for everybody watching. And yes, I know. It's weird how it does that, right? I don't know why it does that. But yes, you can find my email on my description. If you're watching this right now, click on description and you'll see it there. You should be able to see it there. If not, just go to my channel and it's in my description box. And that goes for everybody. Please reach out if you are interested in doing any one-to-one sessions, or you are just wanting to learn a little more. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. All right. Love y'all, and I'll be back Monday. Have a great weekend, and take care, okay? See you later. Bye.